watching The Glam Show
on the Coyoteman Show Network.
We talk passion, fashion, and purpose.
Let's do it.
All right. How you guys doing today? Thank you for tuning in on The Glam Show. We are here inside Security Square Mall, 6901 Security Boulevard, right inside Security Mall. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in every Tuesday, 7:45, right here. Make sure you are downloading the apps, okay? All apps, Coyoteman Show Network, FireTV, Amazon FireTV, what else? Roku, all of the Androids and iPhone apps as well, right? So you have myself, Miss Petite. I forgot who I was for a second. And my co-host,
Barbara Shane Q Sharp.
All right. So we don't have a guest today. So we decided to let's talk about some major topics, right? Like the topics of really the week going on right now. Mm-hmm. And the first topic we're going to talk about halftime. The halftime show 2022 with Dr. Dre, okay? So what do you think, Shane Q Sharp?
I thought it was the best halftime show I've ever seen.
Okay.
I loved it.
Okay, and what did you love about it?
They really, I love how they brought the culture to the culture and the professionalism to the halftime show. Mm-hmm. On a couple of the sports channels, I heard a couple people, some of the sports analysts across the nation, they were just saying little negative things like, oh, it's going to be a lot of bleeping of curse words, and you never know. And they threw a little Janet Jackson shade in there, saying, we don't want to get any more nipples. They just thought it was going to be some type of, negative stuff to come with the halftime show, which I did not like.
Right.
Did not appreciate it. And the artists that the NFL, well, Jay-Z was he was in charge of it. Mm-hmm. The artists that they picked were hip hop's top professionals.
Right, I agree.
And it really doesn't get any more professional than that. And they did an excellent job. The only part that I kind of was scratching my head at was when Mary J. Blige was banging her head and then fell out. She passed out. Like, that part was a little...
That was a little dramatic.
It was a little dramatic. It was a little over the top. But other than that, I loved it. I really loved... I thought, to me, Kendrick Lamar had the best.
Yeah, I agree. I love Kendrick. He's always, pro-black. Mm-hmm. Okay, and sending a message behind his music, and I felt like, that was the opportunity to do that at the Super Bowl. Like, what's bigger than that, right?
Right.
So, I agree. I am a major Mary J. Blige fan. Mm. Okay. All right. I'm team blonde. Okay. All day. Okay. Y'all might see my hair color change within the next 2 days. Okay. Because she's definitely inspired me. I want to shout out her glam team, at least her hairstylist, because he did that. Tim Wallace. Okay. Definitely did that. We got to talk about the fashion.
All right. Let's stop right there. The fashion.
Stop.
Yeah. Let's stop right there. And let's focus on the fashion.
Okay.
Not just with the Super Bowl with Mary J. Blige, but Mary J. Blige on a whole. Mm-hmm. No matter if she's on, Power? Mm-hmm. Mary J. Blige, her stylist, her clothing stylist, Mary J. Blige is the best dressed woman on TV when she's on TV.
I agree. In concert.
Okay.
In concert. Like, and I feel like she has signatures. Like the boots, the hair, and they do very, very good. Her glam team does very, very good. When you're an artist, the most important thing, one of the most important things that people don't understand, and I talk about this all the time, and I do this, image consulting, okay? That is very, very big. Mm-hmm. And your glam team has to, put forth the effort. And when you're dealing with someone like Mary J. Blige, because we do call her, what do we call her?
Diva?
No, it's not a diva.
She's definitely a diva.
It's like
She's like the diva of all
like the
divas.
soul. It's like dealing with something with soul, like princess. Soul. She's not the queen of it.
Yeah, she's the queen
of it.
The queen of hip hop. That's
Hip
exactly
hop.
what she is. That's what it was. She was the queen of hip hop.
We're gonna research that because we want to give y'all false information.
It was
queen of hip hop.
It was a queen of hip hop.
Okay.
Don't test my hip hop.
I'm not gonna test it.
Most
but
of y'all will.
We do like to give exact facts on the Glam show, so we're gonna clarify that and confirm it. But I agree. I know she's the queen of something, so yeah, I'm gonna say the queen of hip hop. Okay, and I just want to say I want to kudos to her Glam team because they always come through.
Yeah.
Okay, and I am next time I'm going to look up her stylist.
Right.
Because I like to give you know props to those things, you know, and to those people because y'all keep the artists together.
Right. The people behind the scenes are always, they don't get enough credit. But whoever is putting Mary J. Blige together, shout out to you. You are doing an excellent job on Power and the halftime show. I really loved how she looked. She was very professional. She her hair was that to the nine? Is that what you saw?
To the nine.
Yeah, that's old school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Showing my age.
To the nine.
Her boots. I love her boots. Those long.
Period.
Yeah, I love long, high heel boots that come up to thighs.
They call it thigh boots.
Oh, I love thigh highs.
Thigh boots.
Thigh highs?
Thigh boots.
Thigh boots.
Not thigh highs.
Okay.
Thigh boots.
Well, you know. I mean,
he's talking about pantyhose.
I mean, I love those boots. So she definitely got my attention. And just any woman that even wear those, I'm definitely going to check you out. I love a woman that had just a mean shoe game. I love a nice pair of boots.
Okay, so let's get into some of the other artists. We talked about my girl Mary. You know, we had to start with the queen, of course. Ladies first. Okay, so let's get into. Okay, we gotta get into 50 Cent.
50 Cent, my man, 50 Cent. 50, everybody noticed it, has gained some weight. This is just what it is. But that is the in love weight.
Okay.
50 is in a new relationship with this beautiful young lady. Can't quite remember her name, but when most people first get into a relationship, people will gain a couple pounds at first, right? Because you're taking them out, you're trying to court, you're eating out all these different places. And you just pick up a couple pounds, and 50 is a busy man. I'm pretty sure he's not hitting the gym like he used to because he's got all these power things going on, and he's here and he's there, and he's trying to court this young lady and make her the queen if she's not already the queen, however that's moving. But he definitely gained a couple pounds, but his performance, he did good. I liked it. It was a surprise for me. I wasn't expecting it.
They definitely kept that a secret because I remember all the names they kept pumping up. They definitely said Kendrick.
Yep.
They said Eminem. Of course, Dr. Dre because he was the producer.
Right.
Okay. Mary and Snoop. But y'all never not once said 50 Cent. That was a surprise.
Out there. It was out. It was. I guess you really got to be in.
But he wasn't.
But
he
it wasn't
like
on the commercials.
On the headline.
He wasn't on the headlines.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't in the commercials. But they did say it was supposed to be a surprise at the Super Bowl.
He was a surprise.
But I heard that The Rock was supposed to be the one that had the surprise.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. But so I was waiting for him to say something like he was going back to the WWF or something like that. But that never happened. Okay. So actually the surprise was 50 Cent.
50 Cent. Okay. Let's get into
Snoop.
Let's get into Snoop.
Or
Snoop.
Eminem.
Let's save him for last. Let's get into Uncle Snoop.
Uncle Snoop, my man Snoop. I love when he came out there. I wish he would have came in driving, bouncing
on the car. When I saw the
Snoop was like the coolest dude.
I thought that was his set. Like that was what he was gonna be doing.
That's what I was hoping he would just come out bouncing, smoking. Oh, they called him smoking too.
Oh no, I saw that too.
Yeah, they called him taking a half time on his break. That was funny, but that's Snoop.
It was expected, and it was LA. That's his brand.
Yeah, that's
so
his brand. And it's legal.
You can do that.
And that's his brand. Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing wrong. That's his brand. Yep. Part of smoking. He had to relax a little bit before he hits the biggest show in America. I mean, the biggest stage in America.
That was a celebration.
Yes, it was, and it seemed like everybody was enjoying themselves. I was looking out into the crowd, and Snoop is just so cool, man. If that's one person. If I had to pick any of them to hang with,
It would be Uncle Snoop.
it would definitely be Snoop.
I think Uncle Snoop. Everybody would like to hang with Uncle Snoop.
I would like to hang with Uncle Snoop for at least.
I don't think you can handle a whole day with Uncle Snoop.
Of course I could.
I don't think
I could smoke with Snoop.
That's what I'm saying.
But
A
I could
whole
definitely,
day with
I could
Uncle
definitely
Snoop.
hang with Snoop. I can definitely hang with him
Yeah, just chill out with
and
him.
learn some things and see some things. He's just a cool, laid back guy that just want to have fun and enjoy life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I believe he just he officially owns Death Row now.
He does. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
That is like the whole ultimate celebration. Like your performance on the Super Bowl, the same year that you receive something that big, a company that you've been working with for years, right? So that he officially owns Death Row.
Shout out to that. Shout out to Snoop. And shout out the tail becoming the head. What's his name? Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight we used to, if you don't know, just a brief little of history, hip hop history. Death Row was started by Suge Knight. Suge Knight got locked up for whatever, and he's doing his time, and I guess money issues, money problems. So he probably had to sell Death Row.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably still somewhere on the committee board making some coins.
Right, he probably right, and Snoop picked it up. And that's why we see Snoop on the Death Row chair now.
Yep.
And I really appreciate it because I really believe it's going to get ran right because the streets are talking and everybody's saying that when it comes to putting these young hip hop artists on, Snoop is actually the way to go, even for people in New York, in Atlanta,
They
in
look
Houston.
up to him.
They really look up to Snoop.
And that's the type of leadership that you need. First of all, you got people. He's been in the game for years, longevity. Okay. And he's someone who is, he's someone who can be a mentor to the young artists. So I agree with that.
He's well connected all over the industry.
Everybody loves Snoop.
Even Martha Stewart.
Either
happen?
the Bloods.
The Bloods, the Crips.
Bloods, the Crips.
The Ups, the
The
Downs.
Gorillas. Whomever else.
Everybody loves Snoop.
Everybody loves Uncle Snoop. It doesn't matter where you're from.
They were saying that Snoop is out of abroad in the other countries. He is an American. Was a household name now. So when you think of baseball and hot dogs, you also think of America. You also think of Snoop now. That's what they think about Snoop now.
Okay.
Abroad in the other countries.
So let's get into Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. I'm happy for Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was going through a lot in his life. He went through a brain aneurysm. He was fighting that like last year or the year before last.
Yep.
And his wife, his ex-wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, she was coming for a lot of money. What is that, like 75 mil or something? Millions. Like millions. So he was fighting that. That, like I said, the aneurysm. And he came out there and he looked like he was just enjoying life.
He's actually divorced now.
Okay, he's
That's
divorced
final
now?
as well. Yeah.
So that he had a glow about him. He had a shine. He felt like he was back where he needs to be.
Yep.
He was controlling the crowd. Like I said, he was very professional as well. And I love that he played all the right songs.
All hits.
All hits.
All hits.
And I loved his performance as well.
Okay, let's get into it. Eminem.
My man Eminem. Well, I definitely enjoyed his, right? But I have some news that I heard over the radio that the MAGA men of the world were not so proud of him taking a knee. So that was, I don't know about that part, but the MAGA men of the, the Trump supporters, they were not so proud of the ones that support Eminem. The MAGA men that support Eminem were not happy that he took that knee.
Well.
And for somehow they just ran over the Kid Cudi or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But.
Well, of course, the NFL did give some. Come on, you're dealing with us, right?
That was a lie. That did not happen.
What? So NFL didn't give
them?
No.
Okay. Eminem. The NFL did. They said that Eminem was allowed to kneel.
He did. They did.
Right. That he's not getting any trouble. He's not getting any fines, and that was never said.
Okay. So they did
But it
have
was
some
out there.
other restrictions though.
Um,
That certain things, and it wasn't just Eminem as well. I think it was just a lot of messages, subliminal messages that they wanted to put out there.
Right.
And they were able to do that. And why? Come on, you're doing it on the biggest stage.
Right.
Of all times, the
No.
Super Bowl.
Well, let's not forget what the knee was about in the first place.
Right.
The knee was not against the American flag. It wasn't against the troops. It wasn't against any of that stuff. The knee was about police brutality and the unfairness
Right.
of black men, unarmed black men, or black men that just did not deserve to be shot. That's what the knee was about. That's it. That's all.
Right. I mean, I agree, but like you said, it takes big names like people like that to make subliminal messages and let them know that it's not something that we're just going to sweep away and forget.
Correct.
So, they took those stands and, hey, kudos to them. I'm all for it. Let's get into our next topic because we only have like a few minutes of this anyway, right?
Okay.
Kanye West.
My man Kanye West. I love Kanye. I'm a Kanye supporter. He goes off the deep end sometimes, but who don't?
Right.
Sometimes all of us go off the deep. We don't have to go. Some of us don't go that deep.
He go hard.
Oh yeah, he.
I gotta look up his sign. I should have looked that up before.
He does have his moments, but he also have his moments in greatness as well.
He do.
And I believe his great moments outshine his not so great moments.
I believe he also takes accountability though.
He definitely takes accountability.
He will apologize, and he will make somebody else apologize too.
He's transparent.
Very transparent, and I think with Kanye that a lot of people cannot handle his truth, and he's when you're in the limelight, a lot of people are more so they're more so less voiceful.
And they're not really themselves.
Yeah, they're not themselves. Like, you have to be authentic. That's the word I'm looking for. He's
and
very
Kanye
authentic.
Definitely authentic.
Very authentic. With Kanye, you're going to get what you get. And I believe that when it comes to him and the Kim situation, it's very touchy. I think the only reason why it's getting so much attention and the way he is going about doing things is being viewed as negative because they're in the limelight. If they were not in the limelight, it wouldn't be so bad. But we have people all over who have been through breakups, divorces, and everything. We all have those moments where you just that mental break.
He's going through it. Shout out to all the guys that's going through a breakup and it's hard for you. I've been there, done that. And Kanye right now is going through his, and he needs support. He needs people who kind of understand him instead of looking down on him. It's very hard for this man his family is being taken away from him.
Right.
His kids are being taken away from him. His wife she's made that choice to move forward.
Right.
Right. Without him, and that could be tough on a guy. It's almost, it feels like a part is just being ripped from you. And it seemed like Kanye was very happy when all of them were in the same room, all of them together.
Well, who wouldn't want their family to, be together? Like once when you make those vows and you start bringing children in, like as a female, I'm not gonna want my children just surrounding nobody, So, because everyone's morals are different, their bringing up, coming was different. So, you want to be able to be in that household. Kanye's a black man, so he knows what it feels like to not have a father figure in the house.
Right.
And he doesn't want that for his children. I commend him because there's not too many people, especially the ones that is in the limelight, that's going to fight, put that pride aside. Some of us,
he's fighting for his relationship.
He's fighting for it. So you got to put that pride aside. Not a lot of people is willing to do that. Some people will just give up. Okay, she want a divorce, I'm going to give her what she wants. And Kim is used to getting what she wants. I've seen all the relationships she's been in. We all seen them, right?
They're pretty much leases.
They put it all, their whole life is out there. So there's no way now that I feel like Kanye is her match. She's finally met her match.
I mean, I don't know the whole dynamics of their relationship, but I do know that, and I trust that Kanye definitely loves her. Mm-hmm. He definitely wants to be with her, and it just didn't work. I mean, it can happen. It does happen. Two good people it just doesn't work anymore. That does happen.
Yes, I do. And so we can talk about this all day. So I believe that we should do a part 2. We'll start with this next week with our
So we're not
guest.
gonna get into Pete Davis, the new guy?
Pete Davis. We'll get into him next week too. So, I mean, we can go on and on and on. You talk about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West now. We can go on and on and on.
We can.
So,
a lot to talk about.
We're going to bring this subject back next week because we do have some comments. Thank you guys for joining us on The Glam Show. Make sure you download the Coyoteman Show Network and follow through next Tuesday, 7:45. Shout out your name and your Instagram and stuff like that.
I am Barber Shan Q Sharp, and you can catch me on Instagram at Shan SHAN_Q_Sharp.
All right, and your girl, The Glam Show, Miss Critique. You already know, Critique Empire LLC. See y'all soon.
You're watching The Glam Show.
On the Coyote Man Show